1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Supreme Court has directed the government to submit a progress report in the Army public school attack case within 4 weeks. The Prime Minister and the Leader of the House and Senate at a meeting in Islamabad have discussed matters pertaining to legislation in the upper house. The President has emphasized on the promotion of digitization and use of information technology to ensure transparency and faster development in the country. China intensifies efforts to strengthen military capabilities at border with India for effective response to any eventuality during winters. The Indian Paramilitary Central Reserve Police Force has announced that it will deploy 5 more companies to suppress the voice of the Kashmiris for their inalienable right to self-determination in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. And now the news in detail. The Supreme Court has directed the government to submit a progress report in the Army public school attack case within 4 weeks. The direction was given during a hearing in the case by a 3-member bench headed by the Chief Justice, Mr. Justice Gulzar Ahmed, today. Prime Minister Imran Khan appeared in person and briefed the Honourable Court about the progress made in the case. The Prime Minister assured the court that the elements involved in the attack will be brought to the book. He said no negligence will be tolerated in this regard. The Leader of the House and the Senate, Shahzad Wasim, called on the Prime Minister Imran Khan in Islamabad today. Matters pertaining to legislation in the upper house were discussed during the meeting. The President, Dr. Arif Alvi, has emphasized on the promotion of digitization and use of information technology to ensure transparency and faster development in the country. Addressing the National Broadband Network Forum in Islamabad today, he said, "We have a vision of digital Pakistan." The President said countries that have quickly adapted to the technological advancements have grown faster. He said the ability to analyze and use data through modern technology plays an important role in policy formulation. Dr. Arif Alvi said diseases can also be prevented through effective communications and awareness. He said online learning is the cheapest way of learning. Pakistan Maritime Security Agency and China Coast Guard at a high-level virtual meeting have vowed to further their cooperation for maritime law and its enforcement. Both the sides reviewed the gains from their cooperation in the recent years and exchanged views on issues of mutual concern. According to Chinese Ministry of National Defense, both the sides have also vowed to advance the building of a maritime community with a shared future. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Indian Paramilitary Central Reserve Police Force has said it is sending 5 more companies to the territory within a week. These companies are in addition to the 50 companies recently deployed by the Indian government in the occupied territory to suppress the Kashmiris' voice for their inalienable right to self-determination. 30 of these companies have been deployed only in Srinagar. Chinese frontline troops at the China-India border have started winter preparations to further strengthen their capability to execute tasks in the high-altitude region during the harsh weather. According to the daily Global Times of China, although large-scale clashes are unlikely to occur in the winter season, small frictions may happen from time to time. A border regiment commander said modern detection devices allow the Chinese soldiers to observe situations inside military posts. The Chinese military's capability is coping with conflicts in the freezing conditions which far exceeds India's in terms of the speed of mobilizing troops and resources. Iran says it will continue to increase its defense power despite the United States' unconstructive sanctions. In a statement, the Iranian Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdullahian urged the International Atomic Energy Agency to avoid politicizing Tehran's nuclear program and said his country will continue its technical cooperation with the United Nations nuclear watchdog. In Yemen, 110 Houthi rebels have been killed in airstrikes carried out by the Arab coalition in Marib city. In a statement, the coalition said 22 military vehicles and a weapons storage facility have also been destroyed in the strikes. And now cricket. In the first semi-final of the ICC T20 Cricket World Cup, England will take on New Zealand in Abu Dhabi today. The match will start at 1900 hours Pakistan Standard Time. In the second semi-final, Pakistan will take on Australia in Dubai tomorrow at 1900 hours. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.